I'm on my way to PTC now to accept my Grammy for MathCat Prime.
We're back at it! Chariot season is officially on. Green's looking dangerous!
Now I know you've seen these Gen AI historical vlogger videos popping up in your feed at the moment and you're wondering to yourself, How do I do this? Well, let me show you. Head to VideoGen on Envato, select the Generate Audio buttons, and away you go. But the magic, it's in the prompt. So first up, set your scene. Now set the style for the video. And then finally, add your dialogue. And it's as simple as that. Get all of the AI tools and all of the assets with one subscription. Envato.
For just $67, you can generate as many videos as you want and never have to worry about showing your face on camera or using complex editing tools. With only a few clicks with Toonby, you can generate a high-converting video, just like the one you're watching right now.
But instead of telling you about how amazing Toonby really is, why don't I just show you? Let's say we want a bee explaining the law of gravity. Just paste it, as strange as it sounds, and boom, in 1 second you have everything created. Let's say that maybe you want a discount promo video for an online app. Just type that and our AI will take care of that for you. Or a real-world example. Create a "We are open" video for my coffee shop. Amazing, right? And remember, this isn't just animation. This is AI-powered storytelling.
An MBA in Europe isn't just a degree. It's how you actually get here and build a career. Study in Frankfurt, Milan, Paris. Graduate into a market that's hiring with a network already on the ground. Your move to Europe starts with one profile. Create your free profile. Europe's waiting.
बस एक बटन दबाकर ब्रशिंग की मेहनत से बच जाते हो तो आजाद हो तुम। बस एक बटन दबाकर 6.27 सेकंड्स में 0 से 100 पहुंच जाते हो तो आजाद हो तुम। बस एक बटन दबाकर डेस्क से उठे बिना इटली की कैफे जैसी कैपुचिनो पा सकते हो तो आजाद हो तुम। बस एक बटन दबाकर स्वीडिश मसाज एंजॉय कर सकते हो तो आजाद हो तुम। आपका क्रेडिट लिमिट खत्म हो गया। क्या सच में आजाद हो तुम? इतने सारे बटन्स आपको आजादी महसूस कराते हैं, लेकिन एक बटन है जो आपकी आज और कल की आजादी मुमकिन कर सकता है। इन्वेस्ट नाउ बटन। दिस इंडिपेंडेंस डे स्टार्ट योर जर्नी टुवर्ड्स फाइनेंशियल फ्रीडम, क्योंकि फाइनेंशियल फ्रीडम है आज की असली फ्रीडम। इन्वेस्ट करते रहो, बढ़ते रहो। म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से संबंधित सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
एक हजारों में मेरी बहना है, सारी उम्र हमें संग रहना है।
So how about these cute little DJI mics, man? These things are so useful. We're talking, of course, about the Mic Mini 2S. And these ones have these interchangeable faceplates so you can make them look however you want. And increasingly, these are becoming like a part of the content. In some ways, enabling online content that otherwise wouldn't be possible, or at least it wouldn't sound nearly as good as when you're using these. And so I'm sure DJI noticed that more and more people were making these like practical props, just placing it right there, either holding it or clipping it, or because they're magnetic, sticking them to things things, and there are plenty of different types and content segments and genres that are utilizing this really high quality audio in anywhere you can put it. And that's something we're gonna do in this video, actually. We're gonna do the sights and sounds of an automotive product, of a car. It's more important to be mounted closely than even the type of mic that you're talking into. That's where you get that detail, you get that really strong signal to noise ratio. So the difference between these two kits, as you can tell, one is more directed towards those shooting on their smartphone, whereas the other has the capability of plugging into dedicated camera. So inside this package, you're actually gonna get that added receiver. This will actually do 4 transmitters to 1 receiver. So you could do like a whole wireless podcast if you wanted. They're also connectable through Osmo Connect for a direct connection to the Osmo cameras, which is extremely useful. So this is everything that's inside of this kit. You get the receiver, 2 transmitters, charging case, carrying pouch, the mobile phone adapter, so you can still use this receiver with your mobile phone if you want to, 2 windscreens, 2 magnetic clips, 2 magnets, a USB charge cable, a camera audio cable if you want to go analog, 4 different magnetic front covers, and the multicolor magnetic front cover set, so you can get even more stylish. Now, if you know you're basically going to use this thing with your mobile phone exclusively, this kit here with inside the package will include the mobile phone receiver, terminates into a Type-C connector, and lives just at the bottom of your phone and doesn't really interfere with anything. If you want to power your phone, you can also send pass-through power through the receiver. There's also a little magnetic charge cable for your microphone if you want to have a dedicated place to charge it and you're not using the charge case at that moment. DJI does such a good job of finding a little home for every single item in their kits. Like, look at this beautiful case for the interchangeable faceplates, anything to suit your style or your brand. Like maybe your brand is one of these key colors and you want to represent that, you throw that on there. But then everything else basically fits inside this little tiny charge case, Type-C to charge this up. The case itself will charge the items, the components, as you know. Like if you're going on a trip, doing some travel stuff, you could probably just bring this and you'll be all set for a while. So here we can see the windscreens, also configurable. So they put out this kit here, multicolor windscreen, so you can match your faceplates to your windscreens, or you can have it blend with clothing more. Like say it's a white shirt, you do a white faceplate, a white windscreen. There you go, that's a pink faceplate. These things come off so easily too, like just boom, magnetically attach. Change it on the fly. You just use them as markers to know like which is A and B, 1 and 2, who's using the pink mic, we need to turn up that one, versus who's using the white mic. Just really functional kind of stuff and lots of versatility. Here is the receiver, which is currently configured with the smartphone adapter. This can actually be removed and replaced with just a little kind of cover plate, in which case this can then, via the mount on top of a camera, like this guy, can just be slid onto here. And then from there, you can go ahead and send the analog audio out into the camera's input so that your audio is embedded in your video track on your file. The other thing I like about this one, it still has a dedicated clicky gain wheel. Kind of satisfying, not gonna lie. And it also has a dedicated LED for each of the potential 4 transmitters that you can send into this. So that's 4 separate people mic'd up, or 4 separate sound sources all recording to one video clip. And they've even got a spot for the analog audio cable if you're gonna be using this with a camera and carrying this frequently. Look at that, it just squeezes up in the lid. I just love how they have a place for everything. Now the little guy, the mobile kit, comes in a slightly smaller travel case. It's also got a slightly smaller charge case. You can see a size comparison there. It does still come with a dedicated charge cable if you don't primarily use the case. Opening this up is pretty much the same. Not as much stuff stored inside of here. Doesn't need to be. Single microphone. It's the same mic, so if you ever upgrade your kit and get this receiver, this mic will interact, of course, with that receiver and can be paired up as well. But this one ships with this receiver instead, and this is a 2-to-1, so you can send 2 transmitters into this receiver. That's the pass-through power that I was talking about. And the beauty of this one is just how slim it is. So when this thing is plugged into your phone, it can just kind of stay attached. You can shoot your video. It's also got lights on it to let you know which of the transmitters are paired to it. They kind of have figured everything out at this point. And the beauty of this is just versatility. Whatever you want to do with it, do with it. It's tiny. I mean, even when it comes to mounting it, we already said that it's magnetic, but then why not add a magnetic clip? And it can change its orientation around the mount point, depending on where you need that microphone grill to sit. I often will mount these things on my hat, for example. I might just throw it right there. So there's a number of different ways that you can utilize these, but they are taking over the content sphere, and that's because people have a new appreciation for audio now that they've experienced what it's like to hear something recorded at really tight proximity. And when something is so small and wireless, it means like place it anywhere, really. Place it close to the sound source and get a new appreciation for that sound source. So listen, I mean, these things are all about convenience, and even when it comes to setting it up and using it, like if you're doing so in the way that I just did in those car shots, having 32-bit float built in gives you so much headroom that you don't need to be constantly monitoring audio or making micro adjustments. So that like